Alright, there's not really much left for me to do in the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. Maybe a couple of dungeons, maybe a couple of weapons, and I did want to see, like, what I'm missing, so let's go over the list of weapons roughly, because there's also a lot of weapons in general, and then you gotta look for the Shadow of the Erdtree ones, and then see what they do, and play into that. The plan is New Game Plus, because I'm already just ready to immediately reset. Beat the Elden Ring on New Game Plus 1, we can roll it into New Game Plus 2 and see if we can do like some kind of cracked build that works with it. There's a few things I'm interested in using, like the perfumer bottles. Those are just main weapons now, that's kind of cool. I also did the Lamenter's Jail, so I guess we just have to go through that annoying thing again and just kind of see what happens. Also need to pick up the Fire Spark one, and then just a lot of other things like, ooh, claws for a bleed passive. That's kind of neat. That really seems like the most of what a lot of people are coming up with, where they're like, yeah, you go Great Shield, and then you poke people with some kind of bleed or rot passive weapon, and that's kind of the ultimate cheese outside of my ultimate cheese build. And then I have to double check the New Game Plus checklist because I didn't know about all of these bell bearings, and it's mostly like talismans, but also grabbing some extra larval tears. I still have a lot of work to do in the base game, but also grabbing a few other things in the DLC. Raw Ancient Ruins, getting past the Forge Giant across the bridge, that way we can get like all these cool stats. The Perfumer's Talisman, anyone watching my Noob to Pro Elden Ring series, we actually went to the Perfumer's Ruins, but I didn't grab this with the Giant Poison Flower. And then it's mostly just like, oh yeah, we also need to grab all the sorceries and incantations. We got the Cherishing Fingers found in the nearby graveyard after completing a questline. Yeah, we don't want to reset that. There's an upgrade to Pest Threads, kind of. Church of the Bud, main entrance, north back through the cave, take a right, doesn't matter. Stairs, incantation directly behind, guarded by an enemy. Yeah, the Raw Ruins kind of thing. Apparently, Impenetrable Thorns, this is how a lot of people are cheesing the final boss. So you have, like, Shield with Rot and Bleed Spear, or you have my build, or you have Impenetrable Thorns because it just drops way too much bleed. But alright, geez, 7th floor storehouse, pulling a lever, getting more lost in that room. Also Remembrance, I don't even know what I want, because like, I think it'd be really cool to do a madness build, but most of the bosses are immune to madness. So like, you can't cheese that way, so I still don't know like which sorcery to do. We have the cool sword that like, goes out and spears people. And then the cookbooks from the DLC, and the cookbooks are kind of weird because you might be picking up a lot of them. That's because one cookbook page gives you one recipe, so unless you're like doing a lot of pot stuff, unless you're doing grease, then I don't think I need to grab all of these. Yeah, then we have those bell bearings because I didn't know about the bell bearing hunter, so that's going to be a couple of pickups. Tower of Return, I want to grab this so I can actually mend Melania's Great Rune, but then like it's going to reset the mending on the New Game Plus, but maybe I can do some builds right before then. And also I beat Bale, so we might as well cash in his heart. And then what's this? The Ancient Meteoric or Great Sword. That's just in like some kind of crazy ruins things. Examining the altar of the ruined forge of the Starfall Past. 2nd level, you must pull a lever to make the iron door rise, and then use it as a platform. Is this thing any good? I've never really done spell sword stuff, but I thought all the glintstone magic was cool since you can just buy all the sorceries from the Mother of Fingers quest person. Sword of Night, it's got bleed, so I guess people are gonna cheese with it. I'm not gonna get all the weapons because that's kind of insane, but if there's anything you guys see where it's like, no, you actually want to grab that, that's kind of a cool idea, or a cool build you can test out, then yeah, let me know in the comments. And then who knows the actual like possibilities, because I have like a heavy forked hatchet that way has like B strength scaling, but it's only 237 physical, which seems pretty low, but then you have like the passive blood, so you can just go like crazy into strength. But you go double blood, that's 82 hemorrhage, still B on dex, and then like almost nothing left on the physical attack power. It's like, is that just better? Or does that mean I just give it up and I go for other weapons? 268. But then that's trash scaling on something like a random axe. So the Ashes augmentation, that's got tech. Or do I just go bleed spear behind his shield and go pokey pokey poke? And then there's all kinds of stuff you can do, or it's just like, yep, extra hemorrhage, decent strength scaling, who cares after that? We got some extra cool stuff we want to do it, just like madness people with a torch, spit out frenzied flames, affects madness. Oh, along with the use themselves, so one of those. and then you can hold it down as much as you want. Then there's thrusting shields, backhand blades, hand-to-hand arts, and all that. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, where's that field boss? Oh, that's not what I was ready for. All right, die. I was about to say to die, we won't die. All right, what do we get for that? A great enemy was felled. All right. Dragonheart, Ancient Somber Dragon. Dang, we get to upgrade whatever we want. All right, it says follow the stream northeast from the Cerulean Coast west. Not that much. And I guess we turn west at some point. Oh, these things are a little spicy to not get one shot. Like, all these dudes are already fighting and doing weird stuff, so I guess, like, yeah. This enemy's a lot bigger than I thought they'd be. Look at that. Look at you. Look at that golden vow up. Is it free, though? Oh, it's actually free. Never mind, I'm out. Never mind, it doesn't matter. Okay. Really, enemies have, like, the other dudes have as much health. I also haven't looked into which remembrances are the coolest, so I have a remembrance dupe I can cash in over here somewhere. So I'll have to check that out as well. And I still need to grab the other two perfumer things. Actually free, so if you've already done this, you just go into the first gate where you use the key, and then it's the first door on the right, which I didn't care about, because I don't want to fight every jar enemy in here. And then the Fire Spark perfume bottle just seems stupid easy. That's like... Let me get back. Here? And it's guarded by some dudes. Okay. I guess I thought the Great Katana was going to be harder, because, like, you just go in here, you go across, you pull the lever, that door drops down. Oh, that's how you get the Meteor Greatsword and an Ancient Dragonstone. Neat. So the secret is, when there's the lever behind the wall, you pull the lever, and then you jump up on the wall. Duh. Alright, Northern Nameless Mausoleum, there's like a little path you go up, and then you break the rocks, and then there's a spirit well, and then you jump up here. I don't know what I'm getting into. Bro, I can't summon? Uh-oh. That's not a real bear. Bro, he tumbled out of my potion. What a tryhard. Look at this sweat. Easy. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, the katana is down here on the way to the abyss, except you go over here, so I just, like, go to the downstream, loop around, and I think that's how we grab it. Okay, there's kind of a trick to it. So when you wrap around, you're going to see a purple item on a cliff, and then you want to go down that way, and eventually you end up here. Yeah, I'm mostly trying to fill out my map to make it look as close to that as possible. So apparently there's, like, a lava intake thing, and that's where you get the throwing daggers, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I got the two-handed forged great hammer from there, but now it's time to pick up some talismans. So two-handed builds, Temple Town Ruins, fight with Horned Warrior, alright. And after going through the talismans, I think I got most of them from the DLC. Just grab the Soaring Sting Arrows talisman, then the other ones, they're not like anything I'm going to use. Oh man, maximum stamina. So there we go guys, that's me wrapping up the DLC, opening up a lot more potential for New Game Plus 2. If you got any suggestions, if you got anything to say, like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.